First of all, let me thank you for coming out, supporting the event. The genesis of this, a few months ago, we were talking after NashCon. We said we needed an event in Atlanta to build the area. I'm a big fan of building the community and bringing players in. And I think we get players traveling to events in different places and supporting each other. So I wanted to have one here in Atlanta to get people. I think it turned out very well. You're going to be applauded. It was great all weekend long. I know from my part, I want to thank Tim. You know, we have guys here. Most of what you see back here, prize support, that's all through Tim's effort. A lot of we put together terrain. We were working Monday. They worked all week. We had a battle mat there. There's a battle mat there. Chris, Nick, David, also working long hours on the terrain. Much appreciated. Brian was a big help recruiting people a whole way, so I appreciate Brian's help with that. Tim also probably one of the things that people saw in him.
Yeah, so we had, I pulled a lot of strings. We had a lot of people donate terrain. Obviously, Magic Games was huge. Mats by Mars was a company that donated the mats. 5 of the mats that you saw out there, I actually helped design a little bit of them, so he gave us a bunch of mats for that and sent us one along with 2 $20 off certificates for online. We had Secret Weapon. They donated their pigments, their new paint line. They were the ones that gave the little tokens for 50% off. Let's see here. Boy, all over the place. Let me take a look at the list again. Yeah, so we had obviously Gigabytes for hosting us. Ended up donating some stuff. They sent me some how to paint DVDs. They sent us in Rat the King 2 players, Rat the King 2 player starter box, which we all know we're going to convert to King's War anyway. And then they also gave some smoker molded putty, so if you want to make special weapons for units, you can actually use that and do it quickly. Let's see here. And Custom Meeple actually donated some movement trees and a couple pieces of terrain, and they also gave us some tokens. And probably the biggest one that I have to thank overall, and he couldn't be here this weekend because he's trying to get his training, is my buddy Austin over at Death Ray Designs. The buildings are his, the forest templates are his. He donated hundreds upon hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. All those tokens that you got in the envelopes, that's like a $25 set. He gave them away to everybody. I've still got extras. And he's got a lot of promotions. He's always doing a lot to help us out. But a lot of this would not have been possible without him going that extra effort and just donating as much as he did.
All right. So yeah, one more thanks to Gigabytes for hosting. They don't charge you anything. They gave us work back. I mean, everything
100%
goes right back into this. So, there's 3 events. There are 3 events coming up. I know Tim has to run, so we'll let him start with his event.
Right. So Nick, I'll have to stand up for this one as well, since you're part of this. We're going to talk a little bit about Skirmish Supremacy GT and what we've been looking at doing. So we're still working on the location, but Atlanta has been suffering for a while, like a pure miniatures-based convention. So we've been actually talking about doing the Skirmish Supremacy GT in order to get something going. We're looking at doing it at the end of February and the end of September. We've actually got a lot of people that are very interested. Obviously, not just Kings of War. We've got a lot of community interested. We've got a lot of 40K interested. Alipho, X-Wing. How many people talk to us? A lot. Yeah, I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot. But right now, I mean, we're already at like 140 people. I think we discussed that outside of Kings of War, that are convention style. Convention style, yeah. So it's tournament. So we are still working on the location for February, but it's going to be the last weekend of February, and it'll be the last. Indianapolis or somewhere? No, it'll be in Atlanta. No, it'll be in this area, and then. Robert actually mentioned that they are talking about the Kings of War Masters moving it to Atlanta. So we're hoping once we get that location set in.
There's the negotiation. Dallas, Atlanta, Chicago, those are cities. So
I'm shooting for Atlanta.
Cleveland, Tennessee.
But we're hoping that if that happens, that Discovery Supremacy GT will be that Masters event. So, Nick, is there anything else you want to throw in there? I know that right now we are still trying to lock down the location. A lot of it comes down to the fact that some of the areas are a little pricey. Nothing, just like on the podcast. I can say nothing. Boom.
That's because you already said everything I told you.
Okay, he did. Yeah, that's everything on that right now. So stay tuned for that. We'll have more info.
Georgia Kings of War.
Yeah, Georgia Kings of War. I'll post it out everywhere when we get ready.
Next event in our circuit is the Redstone Rumble. David Reed wanted to be here badly, but he had some personal stuff coming on. So October 15th to 16th in Huntsville, Alabama. It's a great venue. It's one of the longest running Southeast events. I mean, it's 5 years. It's kind of the granddaddy of Southeast events. So if you can make October 15th to 16th, you will not be disappointed if you make the Redstone Rumble, Huntsville, Alabama. And then Drew is here. Drew, would you like to come up and say a few things about Siege of Augusta in January 13th and 15th?
Siege of Augusta is in the 28th year. Robert's agreed to run the tournament for us. We've already done the process by now. We've probably got we got mats, we got game sets, we got terrain. So it's going to be even bigger than that. You come down, just down the road a little bit, 2 hours away. It's a great con, and we're excited for running it too. January 13th, 15th.
That's an MLK holiday weekend, so you got Monday off, so you can travel, come out. Some of us have Monday off. Travel, come out. If you like this, you'll like that. If you didn't like this, you probably won't like that, so don't come like this. So here we go. So prizes, what you're waiting for. So we've got a few, these kind of, baseball fans like stats, so some of it's just stat stuff, just awards for different things. We'll run through these pretty quick, and then we'll get to the big prizes and the prize award. So, Players' Choice Army. Vote, people vote for what they like. There you go. Just gonna help me out. Patrick Justice.
Congratulations!
So this tournament, I like to try to give different pathways to victory to make it think a little bit. So there's killing, there's the book scenario, and there's the bonus scenarios. It looks like mission accomplished from my end because as you're going to see in just a second. But actually, the most games won this week, the king of the tournament, most games won. Shannon Shoemaker, 5-0.
UPG.
You're looking for the last one, Shannon.
Yeah. All right. Next one. This is a painting award. So conversions are a big part. I think that's very important. And so the most points, the tinkerer, the most points for conversion on the paint. That's right. David Lundy.
Woo! All right. Good job, Dave.
All right. So a time-honored strategy in Kings of War tournaments is the submarines. You lose early and you work your way back up. The submarine of this tournament, biggest improvement from day 1 to day 2, Chris Seebacher.
Right.
So, interesting here again. Objectives, secondary objectives. This is tight. A bunch of people are going to point. But the outcome actually was the tactician, the person who got the most secondary objectives, Sean Williams.
All right.
All right. Interesting again. You get a few big wins. Goes up here. Warlord, most points routed. Again, very close. Lots of people in that 7,000 points range. Chris Seebacher.
Woo!
I'm not worthy!
Recount. All right, we've got 2 Best Clubs Awards, but I'm going to give them at the same time because it's the exact same club.
Whoa.
Best Club and Best Hobby Club. Best Club was on generalship. Best Hobby Club was overall sports and everything. Both of those go to Sons of Vulcan.
All right.
Oh, you're walking home. Congratulations, guys.
Good job.
There's enough room in the camera, you got to get back.
Oh, right in front of me.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
All right, so now, these awards could not be repeated, so it creates one little weird thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, I'm going to name the 4 top awards. So we're in second and third overall. They'll get a little coaster so they can come to the next tournament, put their drinks at the table, and show off. So, you got overall sports, general, painted, you got second and third overall. And then we're going to go in order of placing, so the tournament meant something as far as picking prizes. As you come up, so I'm going to call best overall first, opposite most tournaments, but the first overall will come through, one prize off the big table, so top prize, one prize off the middle table, and one prize off the small table. Each player will be able to do that, so come through. Now here, this is one prize to build it.
But that's on the big table.
That's on the big table. And then there's 2 $20 gift certificates that they threw in last bit today. These are here too if there's something else you want. Otherwise, as you're coming up, pick the prize. Now, if you take a long time, somebody might pass you. Just get it through, so kind of look around and see what you got. So we're going to start with best overall. And you may not want to grab the trophy from the plastic guy. That one broke. Best overall, George O'Connor. Yeah! George's going to pick his stuff. We called Best General a co-prize. So Best General was a co-winner. Best General was Shannon Shoemaker.
Thank you.
All right, no big trophy, just a nice coach. Second overall, Keith Randall. Third overall, Richard Rogers.
Yes. Yeah, right.
All right, best painted. So at the rubric, again, very close, lots of army closely contested. Our best painted, Brian Tucker.
All right.
That means Brian's right now. Not my wife.
And last, but certainly not least, best sports,
7 more.
American hero Tony Nelson.
All right.
Get out of my way.
So from here point, one paint piece. All right, so Sean Williams, you're next up.
Make the Walk of Fame.
I don't know what you're going to do here, Jerry, but the next up is Jerry Page.
Oh.
Action shot. After Jerry.
I get one. Look at all the fun stuff. What actually looks good? Don't you pass me because I'm looking. I'm going to take this. Tell him, move, move, move. And we have a lot of cool things over here. I think I'm gonna go for this building. And then we come to this table and we have some cool stuff. I'm gonna go for the tokens. Yay! Oops, I missed people. Ah, okay, back.
No, there's a lot of spins. Drew got it. Good job. Call them. Dusty. Card call.
I know, I'm used to that. Don't worry.
Justin Rigdon.
Just.
You know you don't want the zone. I know. Ben Bowers.
Ben, yeah.
Earl McKinney. Matt.
Yeah, I got you dancing.
Kelly Timmerman.
You have to walk with him if he goes you have to walk with
Chris
him.
Clark.
All right.
Ashley Shoemaker.
Yay.
Did you get the lunch yet?
I did get enough.
Isaac.
Go ahead. Take that walk.
John.
Isaac and Destiny. There we go.
Isaac, good job. Hopefully they go back tomorrow. So I got some
Tough choice.
Once you've got your prizes, thank you very much. I appreciate everybody. 2 minutes. I think these will help load some tables by top rate. Thank you very much.